Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Nurisma Farista Alia binti Muhammad Yusha and my number matric is 069098. Today I will be presenting an overview of the Malaysian real estate market, focusing on its key characteristics, pricing trends, financial consideration and investment opportunities. Let's dive right in. First is overview of the Malaysian real estate market. The Malaysian real estate market is vibrant and diverse. Urbanization, economic growth and a rising population have played significant roles in shaping the industry. When it comes to the property types, residential properties are the most sought after. Multipurpose homes and subsale houses remain popular due to their adaptability and affordability. Additionally, apartments and condominiums are commonly found in urban areas where land prices are high, making multi-story and developments more feasible. Next, let's talk about the pricing trends of subsale homes in 2024. On average, subsale homes in Malaysia are priced at 5 to 1,614, and Kuala Lumpur, being the economic hub of the country, has the highest average subsale price at 801,557. On the other hand, Terengganu, with its slower urbanization and more affordable land, has the lowest average price at 293,714. This highlights the importance of understanding market trends as they enable investors to make well-informed decisions that align with their financial goals. Then, the importance of financial analysis in real estate. Investing in real estate requires careful financial analysis. This involves evaluating the effectiveness and profitability of the potential investments. Tools such as cash flow analysis, net present value, internal rate of return (IRR) and return on investment are essential. They help investors compare property values and assess ongoing profitability. Moreover, economic factors like interest rates, inflation, and employment levels significantly impact property price and availability. Therefore, a detailed financial review reduces risks such as market fluctuations, overpricing, and liquidity issues. Furthermore, selected property type and key states. For this analysis, we focus on residential properties, particularly multi-family units and subsale homes. Subsale homes are highly valued by both home buyers and investors because they are often located in well-established areas with essential infrastructure and utilities. Let's look at the ranking of states based on subsale homes affordability. The most expensive states are: first is Kuala Lumpur, driven by its role as Malaysia's business capital. Secondly is Sarawak, benefiting from urbanization and a resource-based economy. And third is Sabah, thriving due to its tourism and resource industries. And fourth is Johor, influenced by its proximity to Singapore and industrial growth. Conversely, the most available states include: first is Terengganu. Slower urbanization leads to lower property price. And second is Perak, offering affordability in cities like Ipoh. And third is Kedah, a rural state with limited urban centers. And fourth is Pahang, focusing more on agriculture and ecotourism.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Elia Syafiqah binti Syam. My matric number is 0718 and 17. Now we move to my part, which is analyze current market trends from demand factor. Number 1 is urban growth that increase migration to cities and suburbs for better job and living opportunity. Number 2 is demographic change that aging population when millennials enter the market and more single person household drive housing demand. Number 3 is economic factor that strong job market and higher income increase purchasing power. And the last is interest rate that lower mortgage rates make borrowing cheaper and increase demand that higher rates can reduce demand. Second is for supply factor. Number one is low new builds, that new housing development are not keeping up with demand due to financial and approval challenge. And for subsale homes appeal, that subsale home in established neighborhood offer better facilities and are often more affordable than new builds. And the last in this part is pricing trend. Number one is price growth, that subsale homes often appreciate over time, that's making them a good investment. Second is affordable option, that subsale homes are cheaper than new homes that can attract first-time buyer. Number three is better value, for existing home often offer more space and better location for the price. Next is suburban appeal, that more people are buying homes in suburbs for larger spaces and better living standard. And the last is government support, that incentive like tax breaks and grant make buying subsale home more easier. Okay, now we move to my second part, which is key economic indicator that can affect real estate. First, we can analyze from interest rate, that low overnight policy rate or OPR can give impact for lower mortgage rate and increase demand for real estate. Meanwhile, high OPR can give impact for higher mortgage rate and decrease demand for real estate. For example, in January 2020, BNM reduced OPR and lowering mortgage rate and also increase home transaction. Second is employment rates, that low unemployment can give impact to increase consumer confidence and stable income that can make a higher demand for homes. Meanwhile, high employment can reduce mortgage default. For example, in 2021, as unemployment decreased, more people purchased home and driving up demand. And the last is inflation rates, that high inflation can reduce purchasing power and higher property construction costs. And the low inflation often linked with economic growth, that making real estate more affordable. For example, in 2021, inflation led to higher property prices due to rising material and supply costs. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Nur Alia Christina Binti Asri. My matrix number is 070066. So today I would like to explain my part, which is investment opportunities. So I will pursue this presentation by giving an overview about the potential real estate properties for investment. So my group picked residential as our main property. So residential is one of the potential real estate properties that's suitable for investment. The type of property that we have selected are single family homes, which is 2-story terrace house in Taman Pinggiran Indah Setapak, and also multi-family apartments in central residence located in Sungai Besi, which open for sale. Both of the property is located in Kuala Lumpur. Next, we move to another subtopics in the investment opportunity, which is detailed description of each property. So, my part is the property that located in 2-story terrace house in Taman Pinggiran Indah Setapak 53000 Kuala Lumpur. So here is the details that appear on the screen, which is the build-up size is 1,410 square feet. The build-up price is RM531.91 per square feet. The land area dimension is 18 times 55 meters. The story is double. The tenure is freehold. The conditions is fully renovated house and extended. The property features available is the air conditioner and also the kitchen cabinet. The facilities served for the resident is 24-hour security, including gates, access system, and also the CCTV, jogging track, and also the playground. So property price is 750,000, and the mortgage loan per monthly is RM2,989. So here is the pictures of the property in the Taman Pinggiran Indah. For the cash flow analysis, we have to understand the process of getting the net cash flow. The first one is the property price, which is equal to 750,000. Down payment is 10%, so the loan amount is 675,000 after deduct with the down payment 10%. The interest rate is 4% annually. So when we want to get the monthly interest rate is divided by 12 months, so we get 1 per 300 per month interest rate. The loan term is 35 years, which is equal to 420 months, and the monthly mortgage payment is 2,989 ringgit per month. We have to calculate the assumption rental income too. So the formula to get the assumption rental income for 10 years is rental income for year N, for example, is initial rent times 1 plus growth rate, the power of N minus 1. I used to calculate from year 1 consecutive until year 10, but I make it simplified in the presentation. So for year 1, I got 3,700. Year 2, I used the value of initial rent, which is 3,700 times with 1 plus the growth rate is 0.05, the power of 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. So for the year 2, I got 3,885 ringgit for the assumption rental income. Same goes to year 3 until year 9. So I make it simplify by going just through year 10. After we get the answer for year 10, we have to remember that each year has 12 months. So we have to calculate each year answer that we got with 12. For example, I just use year 1, year 2, year 3 and also year 10, consecutive until year 10. So in this slide, I show 3,700 times with 12, I plus with the consecutive years, and the last one at year 10 is 33,244 ringgit 53 cents times with 12. After we sum up all this, we got 1,322,387 ringgit 48 cents. The total mortgage payment in 10 years is the monthly mortgage payment time with 120 months, which is 2,989 times with 120, we got 358,680 in total. For this property, monthly payment for maintenance fee is 300, so we have to times with the total months in 10 years, which is 120 months. So we got 36,000 for an annual maintenance fee over 10 years. The total net cash flow after subtracting the total rental income with total expenses, we got 925,707.48. What I can conclude in the cash flow analysis is over 10 years, the property investment will generate a positive net cash flow of 925,707.48. This is because value of money increases year by year according to the concept of time value of money. NPV equal to annuities of cash flow, PVIFA, K, N, minus with initial outlay. So the average cash flow equal to the total rental income over 10 years. We divide by 10. Okay, this is how we want to get the annuities of cash flow. So 1320387.48, we divide by 10 years. We got 132,038.748. K is 4%, N is 10 years with initial outlay, which is 750,000, and the last answer is 320,953.08. Over 10 years, the net present value of the property investment becomes positive, which is 320,953.08. This indicates that the investment is profitable and will generate a positive return. Formula given for finding the IRR is IO equal to annuities of CF times with the PVIFA KN. The initial outlay is 750,000 equal to 132,038.748 with times with the PVIFA. The closest rate of return is K equal to 12%. The internal rate of return IRR for the property investment is 12%. That means that the investment is expected to yield an annual return of 12% over 10 years. We want to get the ROI, we have to find based on the formula ROI equal to net profit divided by the initial outlay times with 100. Our net profit previously is 925,707.48 divided with 750,000 and then we times with 100. From that, we got the answer for ROI is 123.43%. Return on investment for this property investment is 123.43%, which indicate that the investment will generate the return of 123.43% over the 10 years. So for every 1 ringgit invested by the investor in this property, the investor will generate 1 ringgit 23 cents in return over 10 years. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aiza binti Zaini. My matric number is 071702. I will continue to present my part, which is an excellent investment opportunity in Central Residence. This property is a multi-family apartment located at 366 Jalan Sungai Besi, Taman Tasik Pinggiran, Sungai Besi, Kuala Lumpur. Let's dive into the details and see why this is a great option for property investment. Let's begin with the basic details of the property. The built-up size is 1,121 square feet and it is priced at Rm650,000, which translates to RM579.84 per square foot. The property is freehold, fully furnished and comes with essential amenities such as furniture for the living and dining rooms, air conditioning and more. In terms of facilities, it offers 24-hour security, a gym, a swimming pool and a playground, making it highly suitable for families. Now, let's take a closer look at the investment figures. The property requires a down payment of $65,000 with a loan amount of $585,000 at a 4% annual interest rate for a term of 30 years. This brings the monthly mortgage payment to ringgit. The property can initially be rented out for $3,200 per month and the rental income is expected to grow by 5% annually over 10 years. Here's the projected cash flow analysis. The rental income will grow over time due to the 5% annual growth. For example, in year 1, the rent will be Rm3,200 per month. By year 2, it will increase to Rm3,360 per month. By year 10, it will reach approximately Rm4,727.86 per month. So, over 10 years, the total rental income is projected to be Rm141,956.72 after deducting the total mortgage payments of Rm335,040 and maintenance fees of Rm36,000. The net cash flow stands at an impressive Rm770,960.72. Next, let's discuss the net present value or NPV. The NPV is calculated based on a 4% discount rate and comes to Rm276,229.18. This positive NPV means that the investment is financially viable and expected to yield returns exceeding its cost, making it a worthwhile investment. The internal rate of return or IRR for this investment is 12%, which indicates the annual return you can expect from this property over the 10-year period. A 12% IRR is a strong indicator of a profitable investment. The return on investment or ROI is another critical metric for assessing profitability. For this property, the ROI is 118.6% over 10 years. This means that for every RM1 invested, you gain an additional RM1.18 in profit over the period. This makes it a highly lucrative long-term investment. To conclude, the Central Residence is a prime investment opportunity. It offers a positive NPV, a high ROI of 118.6% and an IRR of 12%, all of which demonstrate strong financial returns. The property's strategic location, modern facilities, and potential for consistent rental income make it an excellent choice for investors.
Now, I am going to explain about identify potential risks that I found in this report. First of all, market risk. Changes in market conditions such as fluctuation property prices, rental demand, and also economic downturn can significantly impact the value of real estate investment. A downturn in Kuala Lumpur property market, for instance, might lower demand for this property or lead to depreciation in their value. Next is liquidity risk. Real estate assets are relatively liquid compared to other investment options. Selling properties in a short time frame without significant financial loss may be challenging, especially in a weaker market condition. Besides, interest rate risk. Increase in interest rate can raise mortgage payments, making property investment less attractive to potential buyers or increasing financial burdens or investors with existing loan. Last but not least, regulatory and legal risk. Changes in laws such as property taxes, rental regulation, or zoning restriction may impose additional financial obligation or limit property use. Now, let us discuss about mitigation strategies found in each of identified potential risks. First and foremost, diversification. Invest in multiple types of properties or location to spread risk. For instance, combining investment in residential units like the two-story terrace house with more urban apartment like center residence balances exposure to market fluctuation. Research and monitoring. Continuously monitor property market trends, rental demand, and local economic indicators in Kuala Lumpur to make informed decisions. Last, exit strategy. Plan exit strategy to capitalize on property value when the market is favorable, such as selling when appreciation reaches the desired threshold. Now, let us take a look at liquidity risk mitigation. First, emergency fund. Maintain a reserve fund to cover financial needs during periods when immediate property sale is challenging. The two option is leasing option. Consider leasing out properties to generate income while waiting for favorable market condition to sell. Last but not least, market connection. You need to build a relationship with real estate agent and network to ensure quicker access to potential buyers when really needed. Move on to the next slide. We can see here interest rate risk mitigation. What you can do is first a fixed rate loan. Operational for fixed rate mortgage to shield against rising interest rate. The next thing is you can do refinancing. Monitor interest rate trends and also refinance loan when rates drop, reducing financial strain. And last, you can do budget buffering, such as you can incorporate buffer amounts into financial planning to account for potential rate increases. Lastly, we will take a look at on regulatory and legal risk mitigation. First, legal compliance. You need to stay updated on local laws and regulatory changes in Kuala Lumpur to ensure that all operations comply with applicable standards. Professional assistance. Consult with legal and tax experts to handle complex compliance matters and mitigate unforeseen penalties. Last is insurance coverage. Secure comprehensive insurance to protect against your liability, natural disaster, or damages resulting from regulatory issues. Now let's hear what the conclusion that we found in this report. Thank you.
In the conclusion, real estate investment, especially in residential units like the two-story terrace house in Taman Pinggiran Indah Tapak and center residence in Sungai, has bright future potential with foreseeable and measurable risks. Factors such as market risk, funding risk, interest rate risk, tenant credit risk, legal and regulatory risk, and operating cost risk require extra precaution. Tools like cash flow forecast, NPV, IRR, and also ROI are essential to assess investment profitability. Diversify market risk, establish reserve funds for liquidity, and borrow at fixed rate to handle interest rate risk. Efficient management ensure growth of both financial and also economic capital while overcoming market challenges. That is all from us. Thank you so much.